It's a go-go.
Well, students, it's time for a quick general knowledge test. Who's first? Stan Campbell. Into how many parts can we divide the human cranium?
Well, I guess that depends on how hard you hit, sir.
Silence in class. Smiler, do you know the answer?
Oh, well, the cranium, yes. Doesn't that have 8 parts?
Huh? 8? Where on earth did you get 8 from?
Well, there's a C, then there's an R, then an A, then a H, and N-I-U-M.
Very amusing, very amusing. Well, if you think you're so intelligent, perhaps you'd like to step up and show me the homework that you were supposed to do last night.
Here you go, sir. You know, Susie's not the only smart person in this class, sir. You just wait and see. This assignment is gonna knock you out.
Knock me out? You useless boy, this CD's blank.
Huh? This is gonna be a mistake. Look, I recorded it last night. I promise.
Oh, perhaps it was just a vivid dream. Get back to your place, you miserable little charlatan.
Oh.
Now, let's see. Is there anyone else who'd like to share their work with the rest of the class?
Well, if no one else is gonna, step forward, it might as well be me. Just wait until you see what I have here. My homework is, mega cool.
And what exactly have these images got to do with the assignment I set you?
Nothing, but I'm sure that making this video was as hard as what you wanted us to do.
Ooh.
Silence! As usual, there's only one person who has done their homework. Susie Campbell, step forward and enlighten us.
Yes, let's bring the light of reason to this dark cave of illiteracy.
She can shine all the light she wants. She won't see a thing. I got her CD right here.
Honestly, Stan, you're the limit. That's such a mean trick to play on your sister.
Now, I'd like to call your attention to this graph. Now, the variables x and y are clearly marked, as is variable z.
Oh, Susie, is this some kind of joke? I expect better of you. This class is a disaster. Silence! Your behavior is going from bad to worse.
Break time. Class dismissed.
Wait! Where are you going? Come back here this minute.
Come on, let's go. Let's get out of here. Yay!
Those kids will be the death of me one day. I know it.
Now that was some shot.
Ha! Take that!
Yay! What a match! This is wild!
Alice, don't you want to play flashball with us?
What are you saying? Me get all sweaty and yucky? Hello? No way, girlfriend.
Those wretched good-for-nothings, all they want to do is
Call
play.
for you. It's from the mayor, sir.
Oh, the mayor? Oh.
So how are the students coming along, Mr. Braun? Are they making any progress?
Up the who? The students. Oh, goodness me, yes, the students. Why, they're doing just fine, sir. But, why do you ask?
Because next Friday we'll be conducting the annual school inspection. I'll be checking up on your students' intellectual development. Mr. Braun? Mr. Braun? Oh. Are you still there?
When he finds out how stupid my pupils are, he'll put me behind bars. But I'm not going to give up the first hurdle. You wait here. I'm going out to talk to them.
Come on, Josie, your shot!
That's enough of this nonsense. I want to see you all over here immediately. I want to talk to you about your behavior. Right. I don't believe it. How dare they? They're ignoring me, those little ruffians. Now pay attention to me, will you? Oh! Ooh.
Oops, sorry about that, Mr. B.
Things are gonna change around here. You mark my words. So, Joe, how are the synthetic donuts dipped in bionic cat litter?
Well, you know, kind of tough.
But what are you doing, you hopeless nincompoop? Those are not the synthetic donuts you are eating. You are eating the compact discs.
Oh. Whoops.
As you can see, I've got a serious problem on my hands here, and I wondered if you could help me out.
So you want my help to ensure that you and your students impress the mayor? Well, you've come to the right place. I think you'll be very interested in our radar wave brain activity inductor.
That sounds ideal.
The waves it emits can turn the laziest lump of grey matter into a buzzing hive of active intelligence. And here it is, the radar transmitter. A miracle of modern technology. Karloff will give us a demonstration.
This remote control unit allows me to increase the power of the brainwaves that are transmitted. And tell me, do these waves have an effect on everybody in the vicinity? No, they only work on the brains of children or mentally undeveloped individuals.
The first significant step in the development of rocket technology was the use of liquid fuel proposed by Constantine Stielslav.
The first intelligent thing he said.
Century. These rockets
Well,
speed
Karloff,
about
your radar gizmo appears to be working.
At last, the Nobel Prize will be
where
mine.
both fuel and oxygen are injected into the combustion chamber.
I am truly astounded. This experiment has been far more successful than I ever dared to hope.
And the monopropulsor system, which is completely different, and, Ooh, can I go home now? Do you think you'd mind? There's a special on the shopping channel which I don't want to miss.
Could we set up one of those radar thingies at the school?
Absolutely. Your students will make ideal guinea pigs for EF Industries' latest venture.
That's very good of you, sir.
Look, they set up a satellite dish on the school.
Cool, maybe we'll get to watch TV in class.
Sweet! We'll be able to watch the big fight at break time.
Oh yeah? The big fight? So who's fighting who, man?
There's a clone of Muhammad Ali going 10 rounds against some guy called George Bush.
My dear students, this Friday we have a very special visitor, the city's mayor, and I hope that you'll give him the reception he deserves.
Oh, right. The reception he deserves is a mass demonstration to protest against the corruption in City Hall.
Never mind. The brainwave radar will soon put an end to all of this. Now, let's reach maximum power. Well, I set it on full. That ought to do the trick. And now, let's get to work. Let's start with you, Campbell. What do you know about the hummingbird?
The hummingbird, or Chrysolamphus mosquitus, was a species of bird whose beak-to-tail length was usually under 7 centimeters and which became extinct in 2017.
Perfect. And now you, Roman. What can you tell me about the sound barrier?
The speed of sound in the atmosphere varies according to altitude and air temperature. At sea level, it may exceed 750 miles per hour, but at 49,000 feet, the speed of sound is only 625 miles per hour, man.
Excellent, excellent. That will do. When the mayor pays his visit, he's sure to make me Teacher of the Year.
I feel awful. I haven't felt this bad since I once listened to that Phil Collins concert. My head's spinning.
I'm not surprised. You've been watching that shopping channel for 4 solid hours, Joe.
Oh, that's got nothing to do with it. Probably those CDs I ate.
You need to relax, honey.
Ooh, what is this?
Put on that virtual reality CD with the relaxation music.
Coming right up. You mean the one with the virtual message, right? I never leave home without it. It is a work of genius. You're sure to love it.
You'll see, it will just soothe your cares away.
Oh?
No! Ow!
Well, he doesn't seem to be relaxing all that much.
I think I messed up. Stuck the wrong CD in there. I must have put the one in that Stan left me. Oh, dear. Must be the one with the virtual boxing match.
Well, that was all I needed. I was feeling bad enough. I can see all these little stars going round. Oh, I'm going to the bathroom. Ah! Oh, I'm going crazy now. I'm seeing things.
Oh dear, I think I must be hallucinating too.
Me too! Alice is studying. This can't be happening.
It's what they call a mass hallucination. I remember once back in the 70s.
Please be quiet. I'm like trying to concentrate here.
Where's Stan? Have you seen Stan?
I quite agree, Leslie. The current macroeconomic climate is unfavorable to commercial activity, and this is causing the instability we see across the financial markets.
Yes, but in this context, interest rate reductions don't make sense if we look at them against the backdrop of the Dow Jones Index and a mixed basket of foreign currency.
And what's your opinion, Roman?
Yeah, well, I'm inclined to regard the measures as broadly justified, especially if we look at the figures provided by the IMF in its latest report.
Okay, but perhaps we could get onto something really interesting and talk about molecular physics.
At the subatomic level, quarks are held together to form protons and neutrons, which are subject to attractive forces and form the nucleus of an atom. It's like super simple, you know?
Well done, Alice. And now you can all take a well-earned break. I think you could all use a little fresh air. I don't want those brains to melt down before time. So orderly, so disciplined, so well-behaved. At last, this place is starting to look the way a school should.
Oh, yeah, but me, Bob, there's nothing for me to do.
Where am I? Well, what's everybody doing? Have they all gone crazy? Smiler, what are you doing studying, man? Let's go have a game of flashball.
Beat it, slacker. I'm concentrating.
What the heck's going on around here?
The radar really works like a dream. Those brainwaves have transformed my students. It's as if they were hypnotized. It really works. Ha! Naturally it works. But there's something rather important I should warn you about, Mr. Brown. Too much exposure to the radar transmitter may cause serious damage to the brain.
Why, of course, now that I've got something on my head, those radar waves don't affect me anymore.
The children's brains may actually implode. Oh, well, never mind. I won't be needing those waves for much longer anyway. Only until the day of inspection. And if it does go wrong, those kids' brains would probably have imploded anyway, sooner or later. Whatever you do, you must be careful, Mr. Brown. Don't you worry. All I want is for the mayor to get a really big surprise tomorrow.
He's in for a big surprise, all right, but, I think you're in for an even bigger one, Mr. Braun.
And why should I help you steal this remote control?
It'll be a big scoop for your newspaper. Besides, my pals could end up with their brains like melted cheese. The thing is, when I'm wearing this hat, the waves don't affect me, so I'm the only person who can help them out. I just gotta do something to try and save them all.
I was in the lab and I heard them say that this radar thing only affects kids and underdeveloped brains, but it sure had some effect on me. And I'm not a kid, isn't that weird?
Don't you see, we just gotta put an end to this experiment before it's too late. Susie, no, don't do it. No, you gotta stay away from school today.
You've got to be joking! There's no way I'm going to miss this class on pre-mind philosophy! Now get out of the way!
Good Lord, Alice! You're not going out looking like that, are you?
My physical appearance doesn't concern me. I'm only worried about increasing my knowledge of the world.
This really is very serious. We've got to do something, and fast.
This is my classroom. I'll look in here, and you two go search the cupboards. That's amazing. Mr. Braun and Hall really do spend their whole lives here at school. Here's the remote.
Stand, Campbell.
Oh,
Carry on behaving like that and you'll be in trouble.
whoa, I even misbehave in their dreams. Oh. I'll set the power to the lowest level possible. That way the rest of the class will go back to being normal. That old schemer Mr. Braun had it up on full. Hey, Gable, come back here! Now that I think of it, Dad said these radar rays affected small brains too.
In that case, Gable's a super intelligent dog now.
Rats, we need to get that remote back again.
Where did Gable disappear to?
Hey, Dad, what happened to you?
Oh, I had a headache and I took an EF aspirin, but I think it was past its sell-by date. Why do you ask?
No reason. Have you seen Gable around?
Oh, yeah, he's in your room using the computer, I think.
You've really done it this time. I mean, you were ugly enough before, but look at you now.
Oh!
Gable, what are you doing? Whoa, I've adapted the remote unit so that now its rays will have the opposite effects. And on adults, not on children. On all adults. Not on all of them. Only the ones who are wearing a special receptor chip. Ooh. Grandpa, can you come here for a second?
Huh? You called? Huh?
Let's see, Grandpa. What's 2 plus 2?
2 and 2 is 2D2. Juki Judu, ha.
Gable, you genius, and you gave me an idea.
What happened to me?
Alrighty, this is the moment. I gotta resuscitate the rest of the class.
I know.
What happened?
But where am I?
What's the matter with me? I feel like I just woke up out of a dream. Oh no! I was studying!
Ah! What happened to me? My hair!
Whoa, people, chill. All this is Mr. Braun's doing. He's been blasting your brains with some kind of radar intelligence race to turn you into nerds.
Nerds? How dare he do that?
He won't get away with this.
He will pay for his crimes.
Like mega badly.
I am going to tear his eyes out. Don't worry, I'll take care of him. Don't worry, I'll make it look like an accident.
Calm down, I got a plan, but I'm gonna need you to help me. All of you.
So tell us, Stan, what do we gotta do, huh?
We just have to pretend that we're model students.
What? You serious, man? That won't be easy for some of us.
The day I've been waiting for has arrived, the school inspection. The mayor will be here soon, so sit down, sit down. Good, that's what I like to see, prompt obedience.
Who does this clown think he is? Oh!
Would you mind repeating that comment?
Oh, what I said was, it's an honor to meet the city's mayor.
I see. Well, that's a very noble sentiment, my boy. And now, heads down to do some work. When the mayor sees this, he'll make me head of the education department for sure.
Good afternoon, Mr. Braun.
Good afternoon, Mayor. We've been expecting you.
And good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor.
My goodness, what well-behaved children they are.
Good afternoon, your worship, Mr. Mayor, sir. It's an honor to be graced with your presence.
Was that Stan Campbell?
Yes, indeed.
Good heavens, I can hardly believe my own eyes.
If you don't mind, Mr. Mayor, with your permission, we'd like to carry on studying while you're here. We got an important exam coming up, and we have to work very hard, man.
Oh, Braun, this is a miracle. I congratulate you.
As we all admire our teacher, Mr. Braun, so much, we'd like to present him with his medal for his services to education.
I'm speechless. Thank you. I'm so very moved.
Hooray! Hooray for Mr. Braun!
Huh?
Let me pin it on, Mr. Braun, sir.
You just earned yourself a promotion.
Thank you, my dear Mr. Mayor. Thank you, my dear students. What can I say? It has always been my heartfelt belief that order and discipline, combined with the example of a teacher who can rechannel immature and adolescent energies, and a steady diet of hard study and triple homework, will produce the best results.
I feel so stupid. Wanna go play ball in the park?
Well, it looks like it worked.
What on earth are you doing? Is this your idea of a joke? Oh, this is an outrage. I'm going to fire this man immediately. He's as crazy as a coconut. Get off me. He's not fit to teach. He should be locked up.
You know, Mr. Braun may behave a little funny, but he's a great teacher. Look what he did for us.
Yeah, before we were a bunch of savages.
Yes, and now we're a shining example of the city's educational system.
Oh, very well. He can keep his job. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, cutie pie.
Yep, so anyway, my headache finally disappeared. I'm feeling 100%.
Are you sure, Dad?
We better get going or we'll be late for school.
You're right. Wait for me, Stan. Got a hair appointment. See you later.
How weird. Since when did those kids like going to school?
Come on, Mr. Brown, it's your shot. Let's go.
Yeah, school's cool.
Or it is now, anyway.
Fastball all day.
Yippee-yi-yi!
Huh? What's this game about? It's too difficult to play.
Clone City.
About time, too. Darn hover bus. Whew.
Oi, watch out, that's my foot. Get that purse out of my face.
Ouch, you're spoiling my hair!
The city council ought to do something about this. There are too many people. The public transport system's going to break down.
This old bus can't take it. She's gonna explode. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Overpopulation, that's the problem.
Excuse me, is this the correct line for the BAM?
Someone told me it was the line for the movie theater.
But I've been waiting here to get inside my apartment building.
Oh, for God's sake, when are we going to move?
A little self-control, Father, please.
It's enough to try the patience of a saint. I have been here for 3 days.
Oh, yeah? Well, you want to know how long I've been waiting, man?
This city's full to bursting. You couldn't cram another person in if you tried.
Overpopulation, that's the problem.
No doubt about it. The big question is, what's the solution?
Oh, another round of recycled wine for me and my friend Joey.
I've told you 1,000,000 times my name ain't Joey.
You're right. How can I forget my own brother's name?
You guys stay here. I'm not gonna let you sneak off without paying. How the heck did they manage to do it this time? Spare some change for a poor deaf mute out of work and down on his luck, sir?
Here, charge a couple of dollars on this one.
Why, God bless you, sir.
Help! Where'd he go? I can't believe it. He took my credit card with him, too. Help! I'm being robbed!
I blame those extraterrestrials. They took Elvis and Bruce Lee too, you know.
Oh, come on. It's a mutant monster that lives in the sewers, comes up to grab people when they're sitting on the... Oh!
That's baloney. When bad stuff happens, you can bet there's money and politics behind it. I suspect the mayor, closely followed by EF Industries.
Interfering old busybody knows too much.
Did you see what I just saw? Maybe this biodegradable paper is causing it.
And what if it turns out to be contagious?
Joe, I'm very concerned. I haven't seen your dad all day.
Well, there's a photo of him in his bedroom. Why don't you just look at that?
Joe, I want you to go out and look for him.
But my favorite commercial's about to come on TV.
Joe!
Okay, I'll go out and look for him. Ooh.
City residents are continuing to disappear at an alarming rate. The majority of the missing persons are beggars, delinquents, and senior citizens.
Did you hear that, Stan? He said senior citizens are disappearing. And what if that's what's happened to your granddad?
I think we should follow my dad in case he needs backup. He couldn't find his own ears without professional help.
Well, it's a good thing you came with me, Gable. I have a feeling I'm gonna need your help. If you get a lock on Sam's scent, you can use your sense of smell to track him down. Here, take a sniff of these. Oh dear, I think I picked up a pair of my old pants out the laundry basket by mistake.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Poisoning that sorry little mutt wasn't enough for you, huh?
Oh dear, I beg your pardon. I had no intention of it.
This guy looks like a real undesirable.
Now let's be reasonable, shall we? Oh! Hey, that tickles!
Now look what you've done, you imbecile!
Hey, what's going on around here?
Better make tracks and fast.
I could swear I saw Dad land somewhere around here, but there's no sign of him anywhere.
But how could he just disappear into thin air?
I tell you, those two characters just came up and vaporized him.
They sure look suspicious. This whole business stinks. Let's follow him and see what we can find out.
Where am I? I've never been so far away from home.
Joe, is it really you?
Hey, Sam, where have you been all this time?
Joe, weird things are going on around here. Look!
But that's the city's mayor. What's he doing breaking shop windows?
Like I said, weird things keep happening around here. People keep behaving out of character. It looks like the same old city, but nothing's the way it should be.
We're home.
You're home? You're home? What kind of time is this to be coming home? And with your shoes in such a filthy state, you can solve 200 equations as punishment.
House, what's happened to you? That's the voice of Mr. Braun, Stan's teacher.
No, but I'm not gonna get a break time.
It seems the whole world is going crazy.
I don't know how to do equations. No.
Huh? Alice, are you reading a book? Are you sure you're feeling all right?
It's a study of cortical metastasis in artificial chickens. Stimulating reading.
Ah! Alice, since when do you speak like that?
Hi there, Grampy. How you doing? Check out my new miniskirt. Don't you think I'm the most super mega fashionable chick you've ever seen, huh? Mwah, mwah.
I don't believe my eyes. Susie's turned into a complete airhead. This is complete madness.
No! This is the end of the world. The TV's not working!
And what did you have to zap her for? She's not the kind of person we're supposed to be teleporting at all.
Yeah, I know that, but she was my ex-wife. It was too good to resist.
Did you see what he just did?
Well, it would be so cool to have a gadget like that to use on Mr. Braun.
Freeze! This is the police. Hold it right there.
Roman, you idiot! Don't do stuff like that.
These guys are making people disappear, and they went inside the EF building.
We've got to follow them and find out what they're doing in there, because one thing's for sure, it ain't nothing nice. Oh, watch what you're doing, man! Stupid klutz!
Sorry, dude.
Nah, forget it. You can't help it. Now, let's see. I know a secret underground entrance to the EF building. It's just around here. But the three of us will have to stick very close together. Oh, sure. I'm sorry, Gable. All four of us. Now, let's get this show on the road.
They must think I'm a real sucker. They always give me the dirty jobs no one else wants, like sending rats to City 2.
There's the way in. But first, we're gonna have to get past our rat-sapping friend over there.
But hey, Stan, what's all this about City 2?
I swear by Lara Croft Wonderbrown, we'll find out.
Nothing. Not a peep. None of the monitors in the city are working. Sam, this is serious. I need to watch some TV soon.
Bernie, how did you do that?
Oh, what? I was just leaving my house. This guy in black took a photo of me and then...
Things are getting weirder and weirder in this city. And it's not just that we've suddenly turned up somewhere completely different, it's that all the people just aren't normal. Something bizarre has happened to everybody in the city except for us.
Huh, no small wonder the TV's not working properly.
Hello, and what would the gentleman care to drink? I've got a raspberry cough syrup that slips down a treat.
What's that scoundrel doing here? What have you done with Thomas?
What are you talking about? Do you want a drink or not?
That cough syrup you mentioned sounds delicious. I wouldn't mind a shot of that.
Sam, calm down. Maybe this guy doesn't really know anything.
He's behind all of this. He's behind everything bad that happens.
What's all the noise about?
Huh? Huh? Yelling, screaming, disturbing the peace? At your age, you ought to know better.
I don't believe it. It's the two of us, but dressed as cops.
Oh, this is it. I'm losing my mind.
Worst of all, it looks like these delinquents are impersonating us. I'm not impersonating anyone, but you are.
Don't give me any of that lip. You two are coming down to the station with us.
No, none of these computers works. Not a single one of them.
Hey, vampire features! Have you got a license to be that ugly? Because you look like a cross between Frankenstein and the back end of a cow.
Stupid kid. See how you like it in City 2, huh?
Take more than a souped-up coulda to be me, mister.
What the heck's wrong with this piece of gum?
Time to vaporize, dude!
Nice work, Leslie.
Nothing to it. Now let's climb into the building and find out what's going on around here.
Start getting used to it, because you'll be here until vests with elbow patches come back into fashion.
It's so embarrassing to have a pair of twins who are cops.
Don't be a dimwit. We don't have twins. They must be a couple of defective clones. It looks like this entire city is populated with them. You're calling us defective? How dare you? The mayor's coming to visit the prison, and when he gets here, he'll teach you to insult the city's finest. The mayor? But we just saw him running wild on the streets. He was smashing shop windows and stealing the contents. That guy's nothing but a criminal.
The mayor's stealing? Oh, here he comes now, you'll see.
Your Highness!
What's the meaning of this? I appear to be seeing double.
These are two imposters we arrested for creating a public nuisance. And what's more, they're accusing you of stealing, your worship, the impudent swine. Stan, why in the world are you dressed up like that? Get us out of here at once, you little numbskull! Ooh! Show respect to our beloved leader.
What do you wish us to do with them, old leader?
Take them out and shoot them. Yes, but do it very slowly to make sure they suffer as much as possible.
Hell, almighty one! This is a nightmare!
Keep those two under close guard. We can't have them escaping. The sooner we shoot them, the better.
These clones you made to fill up City 2 are all defective. Oh, now look what they're doing. You're useless.
But you can't pin all the blame on me. What do you expect, giving us second-rate materials to work with?
Relax, Professor. You're getting things all out of proportion. Our plan so far has been a great success. The idea was to clone our city in a parallel dimension.
Oh, yes, and send all those unnecessary people there. Beggars, delinquents, retired people, senior citizens, you know.
But don't you think all the people who've been left behind will miss everyone who's been sent away?
Ah, no, of course not. They'll soon forget about them when they see how beautifully the problem of overpopulation has been solved.
But all the people we've teleported are in serious danger. The clones in City 2 are a bunch of screaming psychopaths.
Ah, details. I'm sure it isn't all that bad. People always exaggerate about these things. Relax, Mr. Mayor. The best thing about the parallel dimension is that we can send anyone who stands in our way straight there, never to return.
Okay, looks like the coast is clear, guys. We can come out now.
But I'm scared. I want to stay hidden.
This is way too weird. Did you hear what they're up to?
Yeah, man. Phew.
These guys are nastier than a bucket full of piranhas. Dad and Grandpa could be in some mighty big trouble.
Well, then we've got to do something to save them now and fast.
How much longer is this gonna go on? 'Cause I can't take much more. It's so long since I watched any TV that I've started to think for myself. And it's making my little old head ache.
Poor Daddykins! His heady poo is hurting!
You're so lucky to have two loving daughters here to help you.
Why, have you brought me an aspirin to stop my head from aching?
No, we're going to cut it off.
Be careful, Stan.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Yes, of course. I know this program like the back of my hand. You see, Leslie? Easy peasy. It's that simple. There's really nothing to it.
He must be around here somewhere.
Keep your eyes peeled. We'll soon find him.
That was close.
Shh! Don't squeak out of anyone. You blew it.
He didn't squeak, dude. He just said, "Ugh."
Shut up and run!
Excellent. 2 down and 2 to go.
You'll never get out of here.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. Look, here comes the cavalry.
Huh? What? He cloned himself an army.
Up and at him. Show him no mercy, boys. Golly, ain't this cool?
Help! My daughters want to decapitate me! But that's me, and I haven't got a clue how to fly a helicopter. Oh, now you tell me. How do we land this thing?
Citizens, I bring sad news. Our city is being invaded by illegal and inferior copies of ourselves.
It's the other way around. You're the copies, we're the originals.
The prisoners will remain silent. I don't want to hear any more complaints out of you. I've had enough. General Leslie, it's time to get rid of these undesirables.
At your command, Mayor Stan. Soldiers, get ready and take aim!
Hold on a second. Don't we have a right to make a last wish?
What is it?
Well, my last wish is for you not to shoot us.
The sooner this charade is over, the better. Fire!
Fire! The city's on fire!
Fire!
Come back here!
As usual, I have to do everything around here myself.
Oh no, the mayor's been hit!
You know, Ernie, that's what I call being right on time.
Oh, hi there, guys. I was just dropping in. I hope I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Joe, for the first time in my life, I'm glad to see you. Now let's get out of here.
After those men! This is horrible, Stan. We have to save them. Stay they're gonna be late.
I'm doing what I can, Leslie. There must be something we can do to help them.
Oh, don't worry on that account, you meddling rodents. If you miss them so much, you can go and join them in City 2.
Oh, no!
Oi, Karloff.
Smile for the camera, children! You hit me! Ah, get off me, you fool!
Good shot, Mr. Mayor. And now I think it's your turn to take a little trip, say cheese.
Just try it, you miserable little wretch.
Incredible! The teleporter doesn't affect him at all.
As I'm a far-sighted person, I had a suit made to protect me from those rays, and now, who wants to be the first to find out what life is like in a parallel dimension?
Huh?
Ooh, looks like we shook him off. You can come out now, Grandpa.
Is it safe, Joe? I mean, are you sure we're out of danger?
Linda?
Betrayed by my own daughter.
We've got you. There's no escaping now.
We want blood.
Hey, leave a little bit for us too.
It's over for you!
Now.
When I've sent you to the other city, I'll destroy the computer and you'll be trapped there forever. As long as you manage to survive, that is.
Just one question. That protective suit, is it good against bites as well as teleporters?
Get that dog off me!
Now! Have a nice trip, dude. We did it!
Yay! Excellent work, my friend Stan. And of course you too, Gable.
Your time's up, folks.
Let the massacre begin!
What's going on?
They can't disappear like that!
Hey man, they spoiled our party.
Relax, we've got some replacements. What are you waiting for? Don't let them get away!
Run, Professor, run!
We've got them!
What kind of clones did you make for this city? They're all complete psychopaths.
I used the neuron from your brain to create some minds!
Oh, when we get out of here, you are fired!
Nearly done. Perfect. A couple more adjustments and they should be right back here.
What happened?
Teleported again. But where are we now?
It's a long story. I'll explain later.
I'll give you explanations, you evil dictator, you. You wanted to have us shot.
But I am the real Stan, not some defective clone.
There's no time to explain now. We have to bring all the other teleported people back home.
I think you should leave that nasty bald guy and his friends a little longer.
Why, of course. Let's say maybe 20 years.
They can see how they like
They
it.
won't get bored, no way!
And neither will you. The nightmare ain't finished. Not yet, but they're into hell.